Hey everyone, this is Effort Effects and I'm a thief. I've been accused by multiple friends, family, editing partners and other authors of stealing from the following: Avatar The Last Airbender, Avatar The Legend of Korra, Full Metal Alchemist, all of them, Superman, One Punch Man, Harry Potter, The Matrix, Batman, Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, Final Fantasy, Percy Jackson, Dragon Ball Z, Eragon, and that's just to name the main ones. And guess what? I don't care. I've gladly stole abilities, writing techniques and concepts, pulling them together and made them mine. I don't feel bad about it. I feel proud that such good sources have been clearly shown to inspire me. I'm also proud when people can agree on what I've stolen and when I bring this topic up. I've had one author tell me, your idea is a carbon copy of Avatar's fighting system, but totally different at the same time. And the story idea is like Percy Jackson and Harry Potter brought together to make a little plot baby. This is the same for anyone who's heard my idea in detail. I'm proud that this means I'm a successful thief. Today we're going to be covering why everyone, and I mean everyone, even the greats, are thieves, and how you're a thief, or will become one. I'm here to break down that age-old problem every creative runs into. This is great, but I feel like I'd be stealing if I took that concept from my own. Well, today I'm going to put this argument to rest, going to put it to bed and then beat it to death with a sledgehammer and make you confident enough to steal with style. Copying versus inspiration. This is an important distinction to make. Copying is taking the work, per quota, that publishing it as yours. That's the only time you're legally and or morally vulnerable. Nobody can copyright an idea or concept. You could make the next Peter Potter and the Troll Stone, where wizards learn to use spells with wands in a castle called Trollwards. And guess what? There's nothing Rowling can do, assuming you don't steal anything directly related from her work. You can't copyright an idea or a concept, only direct warnings. Of course, nobody should copy this closely, or should we? Because hell, Rowling got away with it and so much more, so why can't you? J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter. Ever heard of Merlin? You know, the big bearded guy who uses magic? Yeah, Rowling was inspired by magic in other people's books. She didn't invent the concept of magic or the use of magic words. She made people carry a stick, or as we know it now, a wand, and boom, completely original idea. But oh wait, no she didn't. The use of wands was first written down as being used by magi or magas of ancient Persian priests, around 2,000 to 3,000 years ago. But maybe that's a stretch, you're saying. That's religious practices, she adopted it, right? Well, no, how about a real fiction book, written 2,800 years ago? Would that be fair enough? In Book 10 of Homer's Odyssey, and I apologize for any pronunciations, Odyssey and his crew encountered the sorceress Circe, who used a magic wand to turn the men into pigs. Fuck, well after 2,000 years she can use it, right? I mean, revive a dead idea. Time makes it fair to use, right? Well, no, she didn't even revive it. In the Chronicles of Narnia, released in 1950, the White Witch uses a golden wand to perform magic such as turning creatures into stone. This is just the surface if you research. You can find hundreds of books where wands are used, with magical words in some cases, both fiction and non-fiction, unfortunately. And if you extend the word wand to include staffs, you get thousands more examples of sticks being used for magic. She stole the word wizard, witch, the concept of magic wands, the concept of magic words, moving pictures, potions. Even her first fucking title is a pure steal, the Philosopher's Stone. This is just scratching the surface though. If you read inside of her work, you see a million little tiny stolen things. But that's fine. Well, maybe the plot was original. Harry's parents were killed. Never heard of that one before. He was brought to his evil step-parents. Totally original. He hates his life and has no friends. Groundbreaking in YA. Hagrid tells him he's a wizard, that he's special. It's a little different. I've still heard it before though. Not only is he special, he stopped the Dark Lord as a baby. Now that is genuinely a little bit different. Now I like that. Not only did this happen, but he is famous. Whoa, famous, coming into the world. And his mom and dad are famous? What? Never heard of that before. Brought away to a magical world, to a magical school. Heard it before. Hero's journey and little investigation elements. Tad unique. Ends with the Dark Lord really being alive and trying to kill him, but a child passed the things into the Garden of Philosopher's Stone and defeated him.
Where is it written?
Okay, this is nearly as black and white as it gets. Count the cliches, they're endless. This story only has touches of true originality. But for everything, this turns out It's all that was needed. I didn't make this video to crap on Rowling. I love her books and I was being purposely mean to prove a point. She isn't unique. The reason her book was seen as original is simple. When reading it, you don't remember how many other times you've seen the cliche elements, or that they've been done before at all. You remember her awesome characters, which are endless. We recall the unique elements, the train to Hogwarts, platform 9 3/4, potions, dragons, unique side plots, the special words she created just for the book, which are really quotable, and most of all, her stellar writing ability, which pushed YA format years ahead, and her style, which elevated her book to that next level we as authors are all looking for. She added a few drops of unique to cover the barrel full of cliche, and it turns out that's all we need. Taking inspiration in any way is copying to a degree, but if Rowling can copy/directly steal hundreds of book ideas and just concepts, yet still end up with a great book that somehow feels unique, then fuck it, you can. The more you read, the more you understand that nothing is original, and it's all about how you do it. So now I've got you confident and possibly crying that you'll never be original. Let's get into how to be original-ish thief. I have a couple of points to this. The truth of being a creative is that you're not special. You're stealing from hundreds to thousands of other people's ideas. The trick is the original sprinkles on top of the stolen cake. They are what makes you unique. After that, it's up to you how you cut and present it in your writing, with your special writing style. This will affect how it tastes. This really shows in writing seminars, when everyone is given the same bloody outline. The ideas are so massively different when you finally get to read them, you can barely believe the writing prompt was an exact replica for everyone. So stop panicking about stealing. If a basic prompt extended over maybe a page never gets the same results, how the hell would that extend to an entire book? I don't have any real hard tips for you for this subject. Just make sure you're using a decent amount of original sprinkles and stop worrying about stealing. Don't copy per quota and you're fine. Ideas are fine. Inspiration's fine. Prompts are fine. Everyone does it. And I'm not going to cover the shades of stealing like a lot of other videos have tried to do. Fuck it. Steal and be you. It's all you have to do. We're all pirates with no honor. Never discard an idea because you've discovered the concept has been done before. Do it better. And that's it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you found it useful or even enjoyable. If you great people that got this far, write one author that you love and research their ideas. So if it's a dystopian book about zombies, show how much people have stolen off or how many links you can find to thievery. This will be helpful to you and massively helpful to others when we add these all together. And that's it for me, guys. Have a great day, best of luck in the book, take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time.